Dudes and dudettes, how are you guys? This is Chazzy and today we are going to be talking about video games, one of my favorite topics in the world. However, it might be a little controversial because I'm going to settle this crazy debate once and for all of why I do not play hard games, whether it be on my channel or whether it be outside of my channel, you know, just to pass the time. Believe it or not, there is a reason, okay? I get a lot of crap about this all the time. Everyone annoys me. I'm kidding, nobody does. But I still feel like I should, you know, explain why I do what I do, because I know that YouTube is a very popular place for hardcore gamers to get their content out, you know, to play really hard games and get those views and rage and all of that. But I don't believe in doing any of that, and I'm going to tell you guys why. Okay, so let's begin. You guys may notice that I do gameplays on my channel, okay? I play games not very frequently. I actually play a lot more than I record gameplays, you know? I'm not the kind of YouTuber that does just gameplays, and I'm okay with that. Like, I want to do different kinds of content. I want to have a lot of different kinds of videos on my channel, but I do love playing video games. It is an addiction of mine, and I can't ever really stop. However, I don't play hard games, okay? So if you guys see the gameplays on my channel, you'll notice that I even say explicitly that I'm going to play today's game on easy difficulty or casual, just so I can give you guys a better video, okay? Gears of War is the best example. If you know Gears of War, you know that there is an insane difficulty in every game, and it is incredibly hard, okay? Now, here's why I don't play hard games. In a nutshell, I get too stressed out. Okay, that is the main reason. I get very, very angry. I rage very easily and very quickly, and I have a very long and sad history of broken controllers, okay, ever since the Super Nintendo, all right? Now, when I was a little kid, my dad used to, you know, really give it to me whenever I broke a controller, you know? He would explain to me that, you know, it costs money and this and that, and, you know, he would physically hit me as punishment, you know? So it's like I kind of started to learn, I was indoctrinated from a very young age that things that you have cost money and you should value them, you know? You shouldn't break them over something stupid. But when you're a gamer, it's hard to, you know? Parents will never understand what it is like to be a gamer, you know? It's just, we live in our own little world. We create our own society. We have our own subculture, you know? And it's really hard for us to control our emotions as people when we're gamers. Now, the thing that I do a lot, or used to do, thank God I don't do it anymore, I control myself today. What I used to do a lot when I was playing a really hard game and I lost or something, I would take the controller and slam it, you know, on my bed, or throw it on the ground or against the wall, you know, many times, you know. And it's not because I'm mad at the controller, but, you know, it's just, it's a reflex as a gamer, you know. You're playing a really hard game and you finally got to the last boss and you're about to kill him, but then you die, you know. It's natural to take your anger out on the thing that you're holding, which is the controller, you know? Or sometimes, like, it's more, when I was a teenager, I actually put my controller down and I punched through my wall and I left a really big hole in it, you know? My parents got really mad, you know? And it's like, when you're a gamer and you really get into a game, something is gonna suffer, okay? It's either gonna be your controller or your wall, or in some cases, the television. And in other more extreme cases, the person themselves actually gets physically hurt, you know? I've seen videos of people grabbing their consoles and throwing them on the floor and breaking them, you know, just shattering them. And this is what happens when you're a gamer, okay? You feel anger differently than regular people who are not gamers, okay? So, like, whenever I play a hard game, like, I already know there's a chance for me to stress myself out, you know? Today, all I do is scream, and I grab my controller and I kind of press it like this, but I have to control myself because a controller here in Brazil is very expensive, so I have to try really hard not to break it. But I have a long history of broken controllers, especially when I had a PS2 and later an Xbox 360, you know? I had to replace controllers all the time. I think I got through maybe 10 PlayStation 2 controllers throughout the time that I had a PS2 and several Xbox 360 controllers. So that's the main reason that I don't like to play hard games, because I rage way too easily, and when I'm very angry, I don't have control of my actions, okay? Another reason that I don't like to play hard games is because of my anxiety, okay? I suffer from anxiety and I'm very prone to panic attacks, you know, if I get really stressed out. So hand in hand with what I said previously, if I'm playing a really hard game and I get very angry, I get very stressed out, you know, my blood pressure rises and there's a chance that I can have a panic attack, you know? Because if you have anxiety, then you know what I'm talking about, you know? It's not very predictable to trigger, you know? Sometimes it comes when you're very stressed out, very angry, very sad, very depressed. But in my case, my anxiety can manifest itself very quickly if I'm angry, you know? And that's not good when you play hard games, you know, because I am a very impatient person. You know, by nature, I am incredibly impatient. I do not have patience for a lot of things in life, you know, and when it comes to games, I try to, but it's hard, you know, like if I'm playing a game and like if it doesn't convince me in the first 10 minutes, I quit and play something else, you know, and I am a professional rage quitter. If I'm playing a very hard game and I lose too many times, I rage quit. I don't even try unless I'm recording a video for YouTube. Then I just keep going for your entertainment, you know, but that's different. When I'm playing by myself, I tend to rage quit very easily and very quickly, you know? And if my anxiety comes up and I start having a panic attack, I have to stop what I'm doing, you know? And panic attacks are very serious, guys. You know, if I have one here by myself in my home, I could probably die, you know? I have had panic attacks in public before, like at work, for example, and people were there to help me, you know, they called the ambulance and this and that. So that just goes to show you what, like, the kind of level that a panic attack can have and the effect that it can have on you, you know? So with me, if I play a hard game and I get too angry, there is a risk of me breaking my controller, breaking my TV, breaking whatever the hell is near me, even my phone, if I happen to grab it and throw it, and I can also have a panic attack, all right? So that's just how it is. I have a friend who's a hardcore gamer who also does gameplays, by the way. You can check his channel out later. And when you go to his channel, you're going to notice an immediate stark contrast, you know, between his gameplay and my game, his gameplays and my gameplays, you know. For one thing, he only does gameplays, you know, he's a gamer, but like I do a whole bunch of other stuff on my channel. But the games that he plays are very different from mine. He only plays hard games and rage games, you know, so his channel is built around this, you know, he plays hard games for a living. He actually makes money off of YouTube, which I hope to get to one day as well. But the thing with him is that he's much more patient than me. Then again, he's English. Maybe it has to do with that. I don't know. He's just a much more grounded person. He has a lot more patience, and I don't think he's ever broken a controller, you know. But like, like you can notice that there's a personality difference between me and him. And as you can imagine, he gives me a lot of crap about this. He's always like, you know, dude, you got to play harder games, man. You got to stop playing these easy games for gamer score and this and that, you know. But I can't, you know, like the one exception that I've made recently is Cuphead. You know, I played through Cuphead. It is an incredibly hard game. It's very difficult. Everyone who's played Cuphead knows that. But I still wanted to give it a chance because it's such a charming little game, isn't it? It's really cool. I like Cuphead. It's like, I think that the actual game itself, the gameplay, the mechanics, the setting, you know, the atmosphere, everything sort of like, I don't know, it makes it worthwhile, you know, despite the difficulty. And I actually finished Cuphead. That's right, I actually beat Cuphead. I defeated every single boss, including the devil at the end, you know. I was actually considering, after I finished the game, giving you guys a gameplay playlist, you know, of the game, but I don't know if I'll be able to beat the bosses again. I don't know, you know, that game really did stress me out. My anxiety did not act up, but I got really stressed out. But I was able to overcome it. I was able to overcome the anger. I took a break every now and again, you know. I stopped playing for a while and I came back the next day feeling refreshed and I tried again. There were a few times when I had a friend over to give me some company, so like he could sort of commentate as I played the game and make funny, say funny stuff. So it kind of helped me chill a little bit more. And I actually got through a few bosses with his company. So that just goes to show you guys, you know, Cuphead was the hardest game I have ever played in years, you know. I think the last time I played such a hard game was God of War 2, back on the PlayStation 2, just to give you guys an idea of how long ago that was, you know. And God of War 2 was the death of one of my PS2 controllers, so, and I never got to finish the game on Spartan difficulty. So Cuphead was an exception, you know. Guys, I am a veteran gamer. I've been playing games since I was like like 3 years old, you know, since the Super Nintendo. So I mean, like I have a long history of games, you know, and I have played many hard games. But today, as you know, an adult, I'm almost 30, you know, I can't afford to stress myself out over games, you know. I have other things to stress me out, like, you know, like paying bills and getting a job and, you know, organizing my house and this and that, getting along with my neighbors, you know, like there are things here in the real world to stress me out over, you know. So it doesn't really make sense to stress over games. I play games for fun, you know. Video games were made to be enjoyed. They were made to be pieces of entertainment for you to have fun and pass the time, you know. So yes, I like playing games on the easiest difficulty. Whenever I play a game for the first time, I always go to the easiest difficulty so I can get introduced to the game, to the mechanics, to the story, to the characters, you know. And then later, if I feel like it'll be worth it, I will play the game on the hardest difficulty to get the corresponding achievements, because I am an achievement hunter. I am addicted to unlocking achievements on my Xbox One. But it's very rare for that to happen, you know. If I play a really hard game, usually it's in co-op, it's with a friend, you know, one or more friends, so we can all get the achievements together, you know. But by myself, it's very unlikely. I think that before Cuphead, I actually did play a game on the hardest difficulty. It was Gears of War Judgment. I actually beat it on insane difficulty by myself, but Gears of War is an exception, you know, because I like to challenge myself in Gears when I'm playing by myself, you know. And Gears Judgment wasn't even that hard of a game. It's the easiest Gears of War game in the whole series, so I guess it was okay. Look, another reason that I don't play hard games today is that I'm very afraid of getting too angry and breaking an Xbox One controller of mine. Like, these things here in Brazil, they cost like anywhere from 200 to 300 reais, you know, 250 to 300 or so reais, you know. So it's like these things are really expensive here, guys, you know. So I have to try really hard not to break anything, you know. So that's why I don't like to play hard games, you know. And it's like, you guys might think, oh, come on, dude, you're like almost 30. You're a very mature person. Actually, I'm not very mature. I'm a YouTuber. So how mature can I really be? But you might be thinking that, like, as a mature adult, it's not very likely for you to break a controller. If you think that, you are clearly not a gamer. You are clearly not a gamer, because for us, it's hard. For us, it's very, very hard to control ourselves, you know. Sometimes you're playing a game in VR with a headset and you get a jump scare. Instinctively, you take the headset off and you throw it on the ground and it shatters, you know. Guys, it's hard to be a gamer, you know. Like, when you're a hardcore gamer, it's really tough, you know, because I don't know, I see all of these gamers on YouTube, you know, playing hard games for our entertainment, you know, like Markiplier, for example. Markiplier is the king of rage games, you know, and he's thrown chairs across the room, he's thrown mouses, you know, he's probably broken quite a few controllers in his time, you know, we just probably never see it. So it's hard. It's really hard to be a hardcore gamer, you know? And I don't consider myself a hardcore gamer. I am a veteran gamer. There's a difference, you know? I'm a veteran. I've been playing games for a long time. I have been playing games since before some of you were even born, you know? So I'm a veteran gamer. It doesn't mean I'm hardcore. I used to be a professional gamer when I was a teenager, by the way. I used to actually play in MLG tournaments, you know, online. So I was actually a pro gamer a long time ago. Today, I am a veteran gamer. I consider myself a retired professional gamer, you know? So I like to play games just to chill, you know, get some easy gamer score here and there. And occasionally, when I feel like it, I'll challenge myself. Like, for example, playing Cuphead, you know? And I don't know what the next game will be for that challenge. But anyway, you know, semantics. At the end of the day, guys, video games are an art form. They are made for entertainment, okay? You're supposed to enjoy yourself playing games. You're not supposed to go crazy, you know? So yeah, you know, that's just like, I'm actually getting stressed out, a little stressed out just by talking about this, you know, because it's a very tender topic, you know, and I don't know. Okay, if you're the kind of gamer who does hardcore gaming for YouTube, you know, that's okay. That's your stuff. That's your content. That's you, you know. But, you know, don't give me crap, you know, if you see me playing easy games. Like, yes, I play the Gears of War games on my channel. I play on casual. I play on easy. Yes, like when I play Horde on easy, I know that it's very easy to get kills, but that's just how I enjoy myself, you know. That's how I can give you guys better gameplay. And just so you can have a good example of what I'm talking about, watch my, you can choose Gears of War 4 or Gears 5 if the video is already out by now. just choose, you know. I would recommend Gears 5 because it's going to be better made, better edited. Watch me playing Gears 5, you know, versus mode, you know, watch me playing that, then watch me playing Horde, you know, do that, you know, watch those two videos and you'll see what I mean. Look how good I am playing on Horde on beginner difficulty, and look how much I suck playing on versus, you know, against other people who are better than me. I don't enjoy that, you know. And so imagine if every single gameplay video on my channel was like me playing versus in Gears of War, you know. I would suck so badly and it wouldn't be entertaining for you guys if I can at least get one kill, you know. So it kind of shows you a little bit of both extremes, you know. I'm gonna keep doing this, guys. I'm gonna keep playing games on easy, okay. That's just how I enjoy myself, okay. If I ever happen to actually play a hard game for this channel, it will be a purposely hard game, like for example Cuphead, okay? And I think that's really all I can say about that, alright? I don't like playing hard games, okay? So don't give me any crap about it, don't judge me, okay? I'm sure you guys do the same thing when you just want to chill. You come home from a hard day's work, you just want to relax and play an easy game, okay? So it's all good, okay? It's all good. Okay guys, I think that's it. That's all I wanted to say. I just wanted to clarify that a little bit, you know, to explain why you guys are always going to be seeing, you know, easy games on my channel, alright? And yeah, I'm okay. Alright? Games are not made for you to stress yourself out, okay? You're supposed to have fun. I cannot stress this enough. There's no I have no obligation at all to play hard games, okay? So whatever, you know, just because a game is on easy mode doesn't mean it's not, you know, a good game, you know, to each his own, right? So yeah. I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna chill a little bit. I'm gonna take a chill pill. I'm gonna drink some water, because just talking about this has stressed me out just a little bit, you know. But hey, what's the damage? This is Chazzy signing out for now, and I will see you guys in the next video. Ah!